Welcome to another edition of Oral Roberts University Baseball.
And this ball is crushed high in the air to left center field. Lombardi's going back on it. He's at the track. He's looking up. Get gone. Baseball, a 3-run shot from Spencer Henson.
Golden Eagle Baseball is brought to you by Bailey Ranch Golf Club, Bill Knight Ford, Blue Line Signs.
This ball is hit hard to right field. That's got a chance to get out. If it's gone, it's tied. That ball is gone! A home run. We're tied 4-4 on the 3-run shot from Hunter Wilson.
Crown Plaza, Don Thornton Cadillac, Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center, Flying T, Jim Norton Toyota.
Ground ball hit to the left side. Diving snag made by McMurray. Stands to his feet. Throws to first to end the inning. What a play by Jake McMurray.
Lamar Outdoor Advertising, Lexus of Tulsa, Mabry Bank, Mark Allen Chevrolet, Oklahoma Blood Institute.
Coffey lines it back at the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They're going to try to score Wilson from second. Fielded in center by Walla. Here comes the throw to the plate. Wilson charging home, and he's saved. The Golden Eagles lead it 3-2 over Oklahoma here in the top of the 11th inning on the RBI single from Isaac Coffey.
Robinson Glass, Tommy Nix Auto Group, TTCU, and Whataburger.
Hit hard in the air to left center field. That's got a chance. DeBonville going back on it. He's at the track. He's looking up. Get gone. Baseball, a grand slam for Blake Hall. And the Golden Eagles take the lead here in the second inning.
First pitch is just moments away, so let's send it out to the ballpark in the voice of the Golden Eagles, Adam Hildebrandt.
Well, just about set for game 2 of the day for the Oral Roberts Golden Eagles and what will be game 5 of the tournament as a whole, an elimination game between South Dakota State and Oral Roberts. These two teams met in round 1 yesterday, and ORU got a 5-2 win. Now each team 1-1 in the conference tournament and playing to extend their season until at least tomorrow. The Omaha Mavericks will wait, and whichever team wins this game will have to beat the Mavericks twice to win the Summit League tournament, as the Mavericks have put themselves in the catbird seat. But right now, it's a battle for survival here at J.L. Johnson Stadium. I'm Adam Hildebrandt. Thanks for tuning in today. ORU now 27-25 on the year. South Dakota State comes into this contest at 28-21 on the season. The Golden Eagles coming off of a loss earlier today, and they now find themselves in the situation that South Dakota State was in yesterday. The Jackrabbits lost in the early game, turned around and played Western Illinois as game 2 of a doubleheader. That'll take a lot out of you, so they've been there and been able to come away with a victory. For ORU, can you stay focused? Can you stay energetic after a long day already out in the sun is going to continue here into the afternoon hours? We will take a break. When we come back in just a moment, we'll have our highlights from game 1 of this tournament between these two teams yesterday. That's coming back in just a moment. You're listening to Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
I'm traveling a lot, always have a craving for Whataburger. I had to make a connection in Houston, had about an hour. Whataburger just opened at Terminal B. Boom, I need to have a patty melt. The creamy pepper sauce, Monterey Jack cheese, bread's toasted. Grabbed my patty melt, started rushing it back. By the time I got there, the lady was just closing the door. She sees my bag, she goes, "Sorry, but if you give me your Whataburger, I'll let you on the plane." And I told her, book me on to the next flight. And I was late for work, but it was worth every bite. I don't think anything tops a patty melt at Whataburger.
At Mabry Bank, we know it's not just about loans and deposits, it's about being part of something bigger, community. Mabry Bank is active in our communities and proud to support the academic and athletic achievements of our students. From educational scholarships to parades and tailgate parties, we're proud to support the students, teachers, coaches, and parents. This long-standing commitment to community has been part of the bank's mission for 4 generations. Mabry Bank, solutions for life. Member FDIC.
Oral Roberts and South Dakota State baseball coming your way shortly. In the meantime, let's take a listen back to the highlights from yesterday's contest. And Henson gives it a ride to left field. That ball is way out of here. The Golden Eagles are on the board, 2-1 on Spencer Henson's jack here in the third inning. Sunshine peeking through, a line drive hit to left, Pace coming in on it. He lays out and makes the catch in left field. The first pitch of the inning is hit high and deep to left field, and Isaac Coffey has tied this game 2-2. Staring in, getting the sign from Riley Kaiser. Here's the 3-2. Breaking ball drops in the front door for strike 3. Josh McMinn is now in sole possession of 5th all-time on the strikeouts list as a Golden Eagle. Currently 84 degrees here in South Tulsa. Henson puts a charge in another one. This is deep to center field. At the wall, it's looking up. It's gone! Spencer Henson with his second home run of the game, and ORU leads it 3-2 here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the 1-1, grounded to the left side. McMurray fields at third, throws to second for one. The turn to first is in time for the double play. All the way around the horn, 5-4-3. The Golden Eagles turn 2, and it's 3-2 Oral Roberts through 5 innings. This is where the team has been building to all year. This ball lifted in the air to left. Fairly shallow for Smith, the left fielder. Wilson tagging. Smith makes the catch. Wilson trying to come home. Here comes the throw from left field. It's just a little bit offline, and it allows Wilson to slide in and make this a 5-2 game on the sac fly from Andrew Pace. Looking to make it 291. Here's the 0-2. Blows it by him. Strike 3. Josh McMinn into double digits with 10 strikeouts today. 9 of them on swings and misses. He struck out 4 of the last 5 batters he's faced. Those were the highlights of yesterday's contest as Oral Roberts took down South Dakota State 5-2 in the opening games of the tournament for both of those teams. ORU will be hoping to duplicate those responses. South Dakota State looking to turn the tables when we return in just a few moments. We'll have the starting lineups for you when we come back as well. This is Golden Eagle Baseball here on the ORU Sports Network.
Nothing improves business like creative visuals. Blue Line Signs can help produce logos, signs, banners, trade show displays, and even vehicle wraps that can help take advertising anywhere you go. Stop by their showroom today, located at the 8200 Trade Center on 41st Street, just east of Memorial, or visit BlueLineSigns.com for more info.
The constant energy, the tight turns and bustle of the city. Some survive it, others were made to conquer it. The first ever Lexus UX and UX F-Sport crossovers, crafted for the new frontier. UX, starting at $32,000. See Lexus of Tulsa, 4210 South Memorial.
MSRP excludes delivery, processing, and handling fee of $1,025, which may be subject to change at any time. Excludes taxes, title, license, and optional equipment. Dealer price will vary.
Looking for a place for your next social or corporate event, team building, tournament fundraiser, or an out-of-this-world birthday event? Call 918-528-7717, 528-7717. And as for group sales, or visit FlyingTGolf.com to let the team at Flying T make your event one for the books. Just call them at 918-528-7717 or online at FlyingTGolf.com. Flying T Golf on the Riverwalk in Jinx.
Hello, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Allen, Mark Allen Chevrolet. It's my beautiful wife, Zoya.
Hi.
It's time.
What time is it?
It's time to expect more when you're buying a car.
I agree. You should. Start by going to our website.
MarkAllenChevyTulsa.com. Find the car, truck, or SUV you're looking for, click on the image, and find a great price. And we're easy to find. Highway 75 South, 5 miles past Tulsa Hills in Glenpool. So come see us. We'd really like to meet you.
We're here every day.
Mark Allen Chevrolet.
Let's do business.
South Dakota State will apparently be the home team for this final matchup. We've been told otherwise initially, but it will be South Dakota State as the home team for this elimination game. Friday afternoon baseball here at J.L. Johnson Stadium. So with that in mind, let's get to the Golden Eagle lineup. Jake McMurray will lead off and play third base. Hunter Wilson will hit second and play second. Spencer Hinson batting third, when people will pitch to him, and playing first. Riley Kaiser hitting cleanup and catching in this contest. Andrew Pace hitting fifth and playing left. Isaac Coffey will DH and pitch in this one and hit sixth. Hunter Swift hitting seventh and playing right. Blake Hall hitting eighth and playing center field. And Anthony Martinez playing shortstop and hitting ninth. So the same lineup. The only change for the Golden Eagles is Coffey will both DH and pitch in this one. Again, that's McMurray, Wilson, Hinson, Kaiser, Pace, Coffey, Swift, Hall, Martinez. We'll give you the South Dakota State defense in just a moment. Jake McMurray stands in, waiting for the first pitch from Ryan Fromm, and takes strike one. McDonald behind the plate, Beasley at first, so a couple of changes here. Ira at second, Steiger at short, Cranbeck at third, Smith in left, Badger in center, Brown in right. Yesterday when these two teams played, Ira played third base instead of second as ball one misses away. And the count is even at 1-1. Cranbeck inserted into the lineup for this game. A shout out and a big thanks to Debbie Gimlin for bringing some ice cream sandwiches up to the booth here. That was a necessary treat on a hot day, as strike two hits the outside corner, so a big thank you to her. And the folks down there taking care of us with the Golden Eagle Club and the Grand Slam Club today. 1-2 count, pitch on its way outside for a ball. Ryan Fromm, the starter today for South Dakota State, an ERA of 4.3, 6-4 record, 15 appearances, 14 of them starts. He's thrown 69 innings, allowed 70 hits, 46 runs, 33 of them earned. As a ground ball is hit back at the middle, backhanded on a slide at second base. The throw over to first is in time to get McMurray for out number one. Nice play by Ira there. One down. Brings up Hunter Wilson. Wilson hitting .307. One of only two players hitting above 300 on the ORU roster right now. That .279 team average still led the league. Lifts the first pitch down the left field line, tailing foul, and it gets out of play. It actually had enough to leave the yard. It was just in foul territory. Strike one. Fromm is listed at 6'1", 210, a senior out of Crystal, Minnesota. He looks awfully tall on the mound for being listed at 6'1". He also has long sleeves on. It is 85 degrees and sunny. Wilson swings over the top of strike two. It is a warm, humid day, and the training staff going to have to take real good care of these ORU guys playing through this doubleheader, trying to keep the season alive. 0-2 count against Hunter Wilson. Grounds one hard right at the first base line, fielded by Beasley, and he'll tag the bag himself for out number two. So now the question becomes, do they put on Spencer Hinson here and risk starting a two-out rally? Or will they actually pitch to him? Hinson has been intentionally walked 4 times in the last 2 days. 12 times on the season. They're going to pitch to him. Hard shift is on. Ball one is low and away. And again, this will be a situation, I would imagine, where they'll pitch around him more so than pitch to him. But this way, at least you force Fromm to throw the extra pitches. The 1-0 is a curveball that drops low and in. Ball two. 3 players on the left side of the infield. That's the pull side for the right-handed hitting Spencer Hinson. Here's the 2-0. That's away, ball 3. Riley Kaiser waits on deck. Kaiser's been swinging the bat pretty well. He and Pace have a big duty to take care of behind Spencer Hinson, as he is intentionally walked yet again. That has been the trend this weekend, is basically don't let Spencer Hinson hurt you. And he hurt South Dakota State yesterday, hitting 2 home runs and 3 official at-bats. He went 3 for 3 with 2 intentional walks. The Rabbits have now walked him 3 consecutive times. Brings up Riley Kaiser. That's now 48 walks this season for Spencer Henson. Kaiser takes strike 1 on the outside corner. Riley yesterday went 1 for 4 with an RBI in the contest against South Dakota State. Strike 2 hits the outside corner. Henson, by the way, is now 3 walks shy of getting into the top 10 all-time in a single season for the Golden Eagles. 52 would crack the top 10 list. 0-2 count, 2 down. Kaiser slaps 1 the other way, foul territory. That'll keep the count at 0-2. That one sounded goofy. Kind of got it out there off the end of the bat. Elimination baseball here on a Friday afternoon at J.L. Johnson Stadium. Winner of this game will have to beat Omaha twice tomorrow to advance to the regionals. So Omaha certainly sitting in the catbird seat at this point. The 0-2 is up high for a ball. ORU did not score until the 3rd inning against South Dakota State yesterday. The Jackrabbits actually led that game 2-0 at one point. 1-2 count, 2 down. Runner on first, ground ball hit to the right side. Scooped up by the second baseman, Ira, and he flips over to first for out number 3. 3 ground outs in the inning for the Golden Eagles, sandwiched around a walk from Spencer Henson. And ORU scoreless on on no hits in the first. We head to the bottom of the first, tied 0-0. We'll give you the South Dakota State lineup when we come back. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
At Bill Knight Ford, we love supporting one of Tulsa's favorite teams, the ORU Golden Eagles. And we love being Tulsa's Ford dealer, giving our customers everything they deserve and more, like offering a great selection of the best new Ford lineup, including Escapes, Explorers, Expeditions, and F-150s. So come see us at Bill Knight Ford Tulsa today or BillKnightFord.com, home of the Knight Advantage, and help assure support for the ORU Golden Eagles all season long.
Redesigned, revived, and refreshed, Crown Plaza Tulsa is proud to support the Golden Eagles, an official sponsor of Oral Roberts Athletics. Crown Plaza Tulsa has discounts available for teams, families, and affiliates of ORU. And renovations are now complete, so they invite you to check out the new look guest rooms and atrium. The Crown Plaza Tulsa has fresh specials weekly and is located right across from the Mabee Center. Call 918-492-5000 for more information. Crown Plaza Tulsa, the new concept for full service.
We go to the bottom of the first inning, tied 0-0. Here's the lineup for the Jackrabbits. Drew Beasley leading off and playing first base. Nick Smith will hit second and play left field. Gus Steiger hitting third and playing shortstop. Josh Falk, the DH, will bat cleanup. Braden Brown hitting fifth and playing right. Ryan McDonald hitting sixth and catching. Matthew Cranbeck will hit seventh and play third. Luke Ira hitting eighth and playing second base. And Landon Badger hitting ninth and playing center field. A foul tip, strike one, starts the inning. Again, that's Beasley, Smith, Steiger, Falk, Brown, McDonald, Cranbeck, Ira, Badger. This one popped foul over the right side behind home plate. Strike two. The defense for the Golden Eagles, Kaiser behind the plate, Henson at first, Wilson at second, Martinez at short, McMurray at third, Pace at left, Holland center, and Swift in right. And on the mound is Isaac Coffey. Coffey looking in over his glove. Works through his windup. Here's the 0-2. A jam shot back up the middle, and it's through into center field for a base hit. Martinez was shaded over to third a little bit. That was kind of weird from this perspective. It almost looked like Coffey had a chance to perhaps reach out and grab it. Didn't reach out for it, I think, because he didn't want to interfere with the potential play behind him, but because Martinez was shading over, he really had no chance to get to that ball. This one's in the dirt, gets away from Kaiser. He'll fire to second, and it's not in time on the wild pitch. Beasley advances to second base. Not an ideal start here. Ball one is low. So a runner on second now, no outs. And ball two is up and away. I'm actually a little surprised that we didn't see Smith square to bunt there. He only has 2 sack bunts on the year. Beasley far and away the leader in that category for South Dakota State with 10. The 2-0, fouled back to the netting. So with that runner now on second and no outs, I'm a little surprised to not see them try to bunt him over to third and get him to third with only 1 out. Two-one count. Coffey delivers. Smith did show bunt late there, but he takes ball 3 low. ORU dugout a little quiet right now. Need to get some energy up in here. Again, this is going to be a grind of a day. You got to find a way to fight through it. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air to left. Pace giving chase towards the corner. Comes over into foul territory on the warning track and makes the catch near the foul territory wall. A few hard steps from the runner at second, but Beasley retreats back to the bag as Pace delivers the ball back in, 1 down. That's a big out. To be able to keep the runner from advancing to third there is huge in this situation. It brings up Nick Smith. Check that. It brings up Gus Steiger. 1 down, runner on second. Steiger wearing the number 3 in blue on the back of his white jersey. White pants as well. All blue hats for the Jacks today. Coffey's first delivery to Steiger hits the outside half of the plate for a strike. Jacks written across the front of the jersey in cursive script as well. For ORU, same as the first game. Gold jerseys, white pants, blue hats with the gold bill, and the Eagle logo on the front. A high bouncer over to shortstop Martinez Fields. Long throw to get Steiger, and he's safe at first base. Here comes Ryan Fulmer on almost a sprint out of the dugout.
No way! Come on, head out there, Blue. Come on, get it right. Head out there, help him. Help him out. Help him out. Help him out.
Ryan Fulmer still out there speaking with the first base umpire, but not getting anywhere with it. Terry Helgett behind the plate today. Jason Harstick at first, Andrew Fulton at second, Mark Hutchison at third. Runners on first and third now on the infield single for Steiger. Double play gets you out of the inning. Here's Josh Falk. Grounds one to the right side. Fielded at second by Wilson. He flips to second for 1. The turn to first is in time for the double play. The Golden Eagles just barely got him. It was bobbled a little bit by Wilson, but he stuck with it. The throw was a little bit high over to Martinez at short, but Martinez went up to get it. and then was able to turn it to first just in time to get Falk for the double play. That keeps South Dakota State off the board, and that's a nice break in the first inning for the Golden Eagles. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on for South Dakota State in the inning. And the Golden Eagles catch a break and are able to get out of the frame. We're still scoreless heading to the second. This is ORU Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
At the Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center, we're proud to have been Tulsa's finest and most experienced provider of sports medicine care for over 30 years. EOC is equipped to evaluate and treat all orthopedic disorders and sports injuries, as well as providing surgical consultation and physical therapy. With a large number of only the best qualified specialists on staff, we're able to provide better care than anyone else in Eastern Oklahoma. Ask your doctor about EOC or call us for a consultation. We're located in the Natalie Medical Building at 6475 South Yale.
Strong, bold, fearless. Which best describes you? Give blood with Oklahoma Blood Institute and receive your choice of one of 3 great t-shirts, each with its own encouraging saying. Visit Oklahoma Blood Institute Tulsa on Facebook for blood drive details. Feel good? Give blood with Oklahoma Blood Institute.
Five, 6, 7 hitters due up for the Golden Eagles in the second inning as Andrew Pace takes strike 1 on the outside corner from throwing 16 pitches in the first inning. We're tied, 0-0. Both teams able to get runners on in the first inning, but no one able to score. ORU has now been held scoreless for 9 consecutive innings. There have not been many stretches this year in which ORU has gotten scoreless in 9 straight frames. Here's the 1-1, low and away. Evens the count at 1-1. Golden Eagle offense as a whole has been fairly quiet in this tournament. Only 7 runs in 2 games. Ball 2 misses low to Pace. That was enough to get it done yesterday, not so much today. Here's the 3-1 to Pace. Smacks it foul over the third base side. I've got that as a 2-2 count unless I missed a pitch in there somewhere. It is indeed a full count. Three 2 to Andrew Pace. He just misses. Pace draws the leadoff walk. So ORU has something going early in this inning, and that's not something we saw a lot from the Golden Eagles a game ago. In fact, ORU only had the leadoff man on once, make that twice, against Omaha. This is a team that came into this game hitting .394 to lead off innings. Only had him on twice in that last inning. This ball lifted to right field off the bat of Isaac Coffey. Over to his right to get it as Brown for out number 1. Brings up Hunter Swift. Swift was 0 for 3 in game 1 of the day, hitting just .211 so far in the tournament. Check that, he hit .211 against Omaha this year. I'm looking at the wrong paper. Swift is 0 for 7 in the tournament, takes ball 1 outside. He did draw a walk in that last game. One 0 count, 1 down. Here's the pitch home. That one got in there on the outside half for a strike. So Swift struggling here this weekend. We'll see if he can start to get it going in this game. The lefty climbs back into the batter's box. 1-1 count, 1 down. Shot down the left field line, tailing foul, and the count goes to 1-2. Well struck by Swift, but just a little too far behind it. Had the right idea, outside pitch, took it the other way. Just didn't quite get it in play. 1-2 count. The wind blowing in from center field right now. That's something that tends to favor opponents here at J.L. Johnson Stadium. Here's the 1-2. Swift grounds it back up the middle. It's fielded by Steiger on the run. He'll throw across to get the runner at first. So that moves Pace into scoring position for Blake Hall. Hall led off the ninth a game ago against Omaha with a hard hit ball that bounced off the body of the pitcher for Omaha, Cal Hinkie. Was able to reach first, and I think that's the kind of approach that Hall needs right here. Middle away. Just try to square one up and hit it back up the middle. If you can do that, you're going to score a run as ball one misses up and in. All right, Fromm comes set, delivers home, drops that one into the zone for a strike. One count to Blake Hall. All so far in the tournament hitting .250. Both of those hits coming just a game ago. So swinging the bat a little bit better today. Here's the 1-1. That one's low and away for a ball. Hall works ahead in the count 2-1. ORU as a team hitting just .219 so far in this tournament. Opponents hitting .246. A large part of the reason they've split so far. Hall swings over the top of a curveball. It was in the dirt. Strike two. Two count, two down. Go ahead runner on second in a 0-0 ball game. ORU still without a hit so far in this game, but they've drawn 2 walks. Ground ball hit to the right side, and that scampers through the infield for a base hit. Waving the runner around third, here comes Andrew Pace. The throw to the plate is not in time as Pace dives in ahead of it. 1-0 Golden Eagles here in this elimination game at J.L. Johnson Stadium. Blake Hall bounces one through the right side of the infield, and the Golden Eagles have an early advantage here in the top of the second inning. It's not the best contact Hall's ever made, but sometimes you need a couple of breaks like that to go your way early to start to take some of the pressure off. Put it in the right spot, and ORU leads it 1-0 on the Golden Eagles' first hit of the day. ORU's been out hit in both games so far in this tournament, and are currently being out hit 2-1, but now leading on the scoreboard. Now here's Anthony Martinez, and he takes ball one up high. From now up over 30 pitches. Here's the 1-0. Lifted straight back out of play. Evens the count at 1-1. Martinez a double off the left field wall earlier today in game 1 against Omaha. This is his first year as a Golden Eagle and hitting .239. .286 though in the tournament so far, 2 for 7 with that double. Slices this one down the right field line, foul. Up on top of the Grand Slam Club, 1-2. Martinez has one of only 4 extra base hits for the Golden Eagles so far in this tournament. Henson has 2 home runs, Coffey has a home run, and then Martinez had that double. Here's the 1-2. Grounded right off the ground in front of home plate. Fromm off the mound to field it. Throws over to first for out number 3. But the Golden Eagles strike for a run in the second inning on 1 hit. No errors, 1 left. 1-0 Golden Eagles as we go to the bottom of the second. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for South Dakota State. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
Hey, ORU sports fans, are you starting to plan that spring golf tournament? Don't wait. It's never too early to get started. Call 918-274-GOLF and speak with the friendly staff at Bailey Ranch Golf Club to book your next event. No event is too big or too small. Bailey Ranch, just minutes from downtown Tulsa, conveniently located near Highway 169 at 86th Street North in Owasso. That's 274-GOLF, or you can also find us at BaileyRanchGolf.com.
Hello, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Allen, Mark Allen Chevrolet. And when it comes to service, we have one of the largest service departments in the state of Oklahoma. Say hello. Hey. And we have 50% off on oil changes for all makes, all models, every day. Come see us. Mark Allen Chevrolet. Let's do business. Hello, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Allen Chevrolet. Now, I know you're ready for change. So, if you could sell yourself a car, how would you do it? I'd like to know. Go to markallenchevytulsa.com/ask Mark and ask away. Let's do business.
Isaac Coffey delivers a fastball on the outside edge for strike one to start the bottom of the second inning to Braden Brown. It's Brown, McDonald, and Crambeck, the 5-6-7 hitters, due up for South Dakota State in the bottom of the second inning. Oral Roberts leading 1-0 after a run in the top half. Fastball misses just low here. And the count's even 1-1. Brown hitting .286 on the year. Just .250 so far in tournament play. Grounds one to the left side. Martinez scoops it up off the turf, fires to first, one down. .6-3 put out starts the inning. Here's Ryan McDonald. For Isaac Coffey, you don't have to punch out 8 guys in this game or anything. If you can keep guys off balance, let them put it in play, let your defense go to work behind you. ORU had 2 errors, which were uncharacteristic in game 1, but those both came from the mound. So let that defense work behind you. Lengthen your outing as long as possible because this bullpen's going to need the help to win 3 straight games. 1-0 count as ball 1 missed. Here's the 1-0 to McDonald, and it is away for ball 2.
Good miss.
2-0 on its way. Hit well to center field, but right at Blake Hall. He's underneath it. And it hung up in the wind. Comes in a couple steps and makes the catch for out number 2. So now 2 down, nobody on for Matthew Crambeck. He did not hit in the game yesterday. A .255 hitter this season. Went 1 for 3 in game 2 yesterday against Western Illinois. Ball 1 is low and away. Isaac Coffey hits the outside corner with a fastball. He did not get to pitch 2 weeks ago in that series at Omaha, or at South Dakota State, excuse me, because the last game of that series was in fact rained out. 1-1, misses outside. And then in the home series against the Jackrabbits, Coffey went 5 1/3, allowing 8 runs, 6 hits. All the Merns struck out 3 and walked 1 in a game ORU lost 9-8. As a foul ball back to the backstop makes the count 2-2 here.
Go, Isaac, hit your spot.
Coffey hits the outside corner with strike 3. Gets the backwards K, and that's the first strikeout issued by Coffey today. He works a 1-2-3 second. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left, and ORU leads at 1-0 after 2. Top of the order due up in the third when we come back for the Golden Eagles. This is Oral Roberts Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
The sale is on. Come on in and save at Tommy Nix Chevrolet and Tommy Nix Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, both in Tahlequah. Low price always means low payment that fits your monthly budget. Just a few examples. 2017 Jeep Cherokee, $16,900 or $239 a month. 2015 Escape, $15,900 or $225 a month. 2016 Equinox, $14,900 or $211 a month. 2016 Trax, $13,900 or $197 a month. 2012 Cruise, $99.95 or $141 a month. 2017 Spark, $99.95 or $141 a month. Hurry for best selection. Come on in now or see us at TommyNixAutoGroup.com. Check out the Tommy Nix service departments for an oil change and lots of other great services. All are zero down. All are zero down. Subject to prior sale. All incentives applied. 4.99% APR, 84 months with approved credit. Come on in and save huge at both Tommy Nix Chevrolet and Tommy Nix Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tahlequah.
I'm Tommy Nix.
My dad won't be undersold.
Get excited, Whataburger fans. Our one-of-a-kind mushroom Swiss burger is back.
If you love mushrooms, you're going to love this burger.
2 patties, 2 slices of Swiss cheese, 2 layers of mushrooms. These mushrooms are beautiful.
It's a really good balance between hearty and savory. That au jus sauce on top.
The creamy au jus sauce. It really sets it apart.
Just adds flavor that makes you go, wow. It is just absolutely amazing.
It's not just a mushroom Swiss burger, it's a Whataburger mushroom Swiss burger. Here for a limited time.
Strike one starts the bottom of the the top of the third inning to Jake McMurray. Ground out to second earlier today. And now strike two is in at the letters. 36 pitches for Ryan Fromm through 2 innings. McMurray has struggled 0 for 8 so far in this tournament. Looking to break through here in game 3. Ground ball to the left side. Keeps the count at 0-2. It's foul. It's game 3 for each of these two teams. It's game 5 for the tournament overall. South Dakota State defeating Western in an elimination game yesterday to keep their conference title hopes alive and advance to this game today. ORU falling in a close contest 3-2 to Omaha to fall into this elimination game. The ball one misses low and away. ORU leads at 1-0 on an RBI single from Blake Hall, scoring Andrew Pace in the second inning. Here's a grounder to the left side. It eats up the shortstop, but Steiger picks it out of the air with his bare hand and fires to first. If he isn't able to grab that in the air after it bounced up off of his body and it falls all the way back to the turf, there's no chance he gets McMurray. Instead, he's able to save the play, 1 down in the inning. Brings up Hunter Wilson, 1 out, nobody on. Lines one to right field, and it is down for a base hit. First pitch swinging for Hunter Wilson, singles into right. And the Golden Eagles have a base runner on in front of Spencer Henson. This is ideal because now you don't force South Dakota State to pitch to him here, but you make him think a lot harder about intentionally walking Spencer, because a walk would move a run into scoring position. They threw 3 pitches to him in the first at bat. All were out of the zone, and then they intentionally walked him. So Henson will hit here with Wilson on in front of him. Caps one over the right side. It's scooped up at first by Beasley. He'll step on the bag. Wilson safe at second, 2 down. Henson out in front of that one. 2 outs, it brings up Riley Kaiser. Each of the last 2 batters have offered at the first pitch. Kaiser a ground out to second in his first at bat in this game. Drove in a run in game 1 of the day, going 1 for 4 against Omaha. This would be a big time to come up with an RBI swing right here. 2 down, Wilson with plenty of speed at second base. Center fielder Badger playing fairly deep. Both of the other outfielders are at fairly normal depth. This one sliced down the right field line, foul. Hits off the window of the weight room down there up the right field line, and Karam's out into right field on the warning track. Strike 1 to Kaiser. Ryan Fromm will be averaging at least 15 pitches an inning when this inning wraps up. He's about to throw pitch number 45. Golden Eagles trying to run that up a little bit here and perhaps score a run or two in the third inning. Already leading it 1-0. 2 down, runner on second here in the top of the third. The pitch home. Breaking ball. Kaiser held his swing as the ball dropped into the zone.
Go,
0-2 count to Riley Kaiser. It was an 0-2 that Riley pulled through the left side for a base hit and an RBI in the first inning in game 1 of the day. Fouls this one off over the right side, out of play.
Good idea.
It was somewhat similar to his first swing of this at bat, that is. Big Dairy at the plate. I'm told the cattle paddle made its way out again today. That's that kind of spirit stick kind of thing they brought they used to work cattle with. Here's the 0-2 to Kaiser again. Hits this one towards right center field, and it is down in the gap for a base hit. That could be extra bases as Wilson will score easily. Kaiser heading to second. It's a stand-up RBI double, and the Golden Eagles lead at 2-0 here in the third. So not only does Kaiser drive in the run, he keeps the pressure on, getting himself into scoring position, and it brings up Andrew Pace. 2-0 Golden Eagles here in the top of the third inning. 3 hits now for Oral Roberts compared to 2 for South Dakota State. Brings up Andrew Pace. Pace drew a walk and scored in the second inning. Now trying to drive in a run. Takes ball 1 up and away. Drew a walk on a full count, I might add. Pace is a guy who, generally speaking, sees a lot of pitches as well. So he's already seen now 7 from Ryan Fromm today. As ball 2 misses outside. Fromm pitched in game 2 of the series here in Tulsa. Went 6 1/3, allowing 6 hits, 1 run, striking out 3 and walking 2. South Dakota State took 2 of 3 in that series. Pace slices 1 foul over the left side. The count goes to 2-1. So ORU's already scored more off of Fromm than they did in that outing for the senior out of Minnesota. He pitched 5 innings, allowing 3 runs. More on that in a moment as a foul ball is at the first base side. Count goes to 2-2. In game 2 of the series in Brookings, he went only 1 inning, took the loss to fall to 5-4, allowed 5 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, and struck out 1. Didn't walk anybody, but the Golden Eagles were able to tag him hits-wise. 2-2 count, 2 down. Runner on second base. ORU leads at 2-0 here in the top of the third. The pitch home. Pace grounds it to the right side, right at the second baseman, Ira. He fields it cleanly and throws to first for out number 3. But the Golden Eagles add another one on the RBI double from Riley Kaiser, and it's 2-0 ORU as we head to the bottom of the third inning. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors, 1 left in the third for the Golden Eagles. 8-9 1-hitters due up for South Dakota State when we return. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
Windshield store.
Hello, sir. This is the police, sir. I need a new windshield, and my insurance company told me to call you.
Oh, yeah, the insurance company. They send all their windshield claims over here. It's a little deal the home office set up.
Sounds like steering to me, sir, and that's against the law, sir. People have the right to get their windshields replaced anywhere they want to.
Well, then if I send everyone over to Robinson Glass, I'd be okay. Actually, I just send them to RobinsonGlass.com. Heck, Robinson Glass does better work than we do anyway. They use better materials, they have a nationwide warranty, and they do a lot of other stuff we don't do. Shower doors, mirrors, commercial and residential glass repair. I remember one time the neighbor kid threw a boomerang and it winged the cat, broke a window, and stuck in my mom's windshield. Robinson Glass came out and fixed everything good as new. Well, except for the cat.
Why is that, sir?
He was already fixed.
I see.
Robinson is all you need to know about glass. Robinson Glass.
Sir, I'm afraid I'm going to have to run you in after all.
Well, why?
For the worst cat joke I ever heard. There's got to be a law against that somewhere.
Two 0 Oral Roberts as we head to the bottom of the third inning. Ira, Badger, Beasley due up for South Dakota State in this frame. Ira settles into the right-handed batter's box and takes strike one. Isaac Coffey has been working ahead in counts. "22 pitches through 2 innings for the true freshman out of Goleta, California. Check swing, did he go around? Yes, he did. And 0-2 count out of Luke Ira. Coffey's parents in attendance this weekend to see their son compete in his first collegiate tournament. Here's the 0-2. Two-seam fastball breaks back into the outside corner, strike 3. 2 in a row that Coffey has struck out now, 1 down in the inning. And it brings up Landon Badger. Yesterday, it was 3 consecutive left-handed batters in the 8, 9, and 1 spots for South Dakota State.
That's a strike. He's on the plate.
Today, it's left, right, left in the 9, 1, 2 spots. Ball 1 was inside. Strike 1 hits the outside corner, and the count's even. Coffey already back up on the rubber. As his sign, here's the 1-1. Big swing and a miss on a ball on the outside third. Strike 2. Looked like another two-seam fastball that just ran away from the left-handed Badger. South Dakota State threatened in the first. The Golden Eagles got a double play to keep a run off the board. That's a foul ball off the hands of Badger. Keeps the count at 1-2. And then Coffey delivered a 1-2-3 second inning. Now a 1-2 count here to Landon Badger with 1 out and nobody on in the third. Swing and a miss on an elevated fastball. 3 consecutive strikeouts from Isaac Coffey, 2 down. Brings up Drew Beasley. Had a single back up the middle in the first inning, a jam shot that just found the right spot. Ball 1 misses up high. In fact, of the 2 hits South Dakota State has, both of those are infield singles. They ended the game yesterday with 3 of their late hits being infield singles. Here's the 1-0. Lifted in the air behind home plate, gets out of play. Counts even at 1-1. Two down, nobody on in a 2-0 ball game. Oral Roberts leads. Fastball is up high. Elimination game here in the Summit League tournament. In fact, they're pretty much all elimination games from here on out. Here's the 2-1. Ball 3 deemed up and away. A little bit of discontent with that one. I didn't have a big problem with that one. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Hall moving to his right towards the left center field gap, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Oh, another 1-2-3 inning from Coffey. In fact, that is 7 in a row retired by the ORU freshman starter. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left in the third for South Dakota State. And we head to the fourth with Oral Roberts leading 2-0. 6, 7, 8 hitters due up. Coffey will lead off the next inning. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
Here's how you can put in just a little effort and help our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU Federal Credit Union. It's easy. And every time you use your School Pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. They've given more than $1 million so far, and they're the only ones doing that.
With approved credit, some restrictions apply. TTCU is federally insured by NCUA. TTCU Federal Credit Union.
So switch to TTCU and be that person who's helping make a difference for our schools.
The constant energy, the tight turns and bustle of the city. Some survive it, others were made to conquer it. The first ever Lexus UX and UX F-Sport crossovers are crafted for those who were made for the city. UX, starting at $32,000. See Lexus of Tulsa, 4210 South Memorial.
MSRP excludes delivery, processing, and handling fee of $1,025, which may be subject to change at any time. Excludes taxes, title, license, and optional equipment. Dealer price will vary.
Isaac Coffey, having retired 7 straight on the mound, now steps to the plate and swings through strike 1. Flew out to right in his first at bat. The Golden Eagles have forced Ryan Fraud to throw 53 pitches already. Coffey grounds this one to the third base side, deemed to be just fair. Boy, that was close. But apparently a fair ball, and Coffey is retired on the 5-3 ground out. Coffey, I think, appeared to actually stop running because he thought it was a foul ball. But that's okay. He can go back to focusing on pitching. If he keeps going the way he is, then that's going to be just fine. Hunter Swift fouls the first pitch of the at-bat off of his foot, it looked like. Strike 1. 2-0 Oral Roberts. Singular runs in the second and third. ORU has now scored in 5 different innings in a total of 12 played against South Dakota State in this tournament, but they've only ever scored 1 run in those innings. Ball 1 taken away. So it's definitely been somewhat of a calculated and sparsed out approach for the Golden Eagle offense against South Dakota State. This ground ball backs up the first baseman Beasley. He underhands it, and safe at first is Hunter Swift. He dove in and got his hand to the bag just ahead of Ryan Fromm, who was trying to cover the bag. Fromm tumbles over Swift in the process, but it's an infield single for Hunter Swift. And how about the effort play there from Hunter Swift? You hear often, don't dive into the bag at first, run through the bag, but I think that was the right play there in that. It was very possible because of the direction Fromm was coming from that he could have caught it and tried to tag Swift, and so you lay out to avoid the tag, and in that case it helps beat the pitch to the bag as well. 1 down, runner on first, 2-0 the score. ORU leads. Here's Blake Hall, who's driven in a run already. Hits this one high in the air to left field. Smith camped underneath it and left. Holds his glove above his left shoulder and makes the catch for out number 2. That brings up Anthony Martinez. Well, Fromm is getting more contact and fewer pitches in this inning. He's thrown only 6 pitches. See what Anthony Martinez can come up with here. First pitch home. Gets the outside corner for a strike. Runner on first. ORU leading at 2-0. Top of the 4th. Winner takes on Omaha tomorrow. Oh-1. In the dirt for a ball. Good block behind the plate by McDonald. Keeps Swift from advancing into scoring position, but the count is even at 1-1. This game started around 2:40. Been a fairly slow-paced, calculated game so far as a pickoff throw skips over to Beasley. He backhands it out of the turf. That ball gets by. That gets Swift to second easily and possibly even third. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Martinez, slightly open stance, bouncing that left foot up and down, takes a hack at this one and foul tips it off the shin guard, it looked like, at McDonald, and caromed over to the third base dugout, which is where the Jackrabbits reside for this one. 1-2 count, 2 down. Swift on first at the infield single. OU now with 4 hits in the game, South Dakota State with 2. Both of South Dakota State's hits are infield singles, so that's been a theme. Runner on the move. Martinez rips it to left, and it's down in left field for a base hit. Swift took off on the pitch. Martinez got around on an elevated offering and took it to left field. If he's able to get that up the line, Swift likely scores on it. Instead, it was right at Smith, but that progresses the inning and brings up Jake McMurray. Martinez has had himself a pretty good tournament. 3 hits now and 9 at-bats. And we'll have a mound visit from pitching coach Mitch Mormon. Mormon still out there talking with Fromm. Now has decided that he's ready to wrap things up and heads back to the dugout. Two outs. Runners on first and second. OU already leading 2-0, and McMurray with a chance to extend that lead here with a runner in scoring position. Swift with some speed as well. Strike one, just gets over the inside corner. McMurray looking for something he can lift. He's hit a lot of balls on the ground over the course of this tournament. Still looking for his first hit in the Summit League tournament. Takes this one inside, ball 1. Hunter Wilson is on deck. He's 1 for 2 in the game. And then Spencer Hensel would follow if he can extend the inning for that long. Here's the 1-1. Low and away, ball 2. Keep in mind, 2 of South Dakota State's best relievers have already had to pitch. Brett Mogan went an inning in 2/3, throwing 23 pitches against the Golden Eagles yesterday. Ground ball hit to the right side. Scooped up at second. The flip to second is in time to get Martinez on the fielder's choice. 4-6 put out ends the inning. So ORU gets a couple of guys on but can't score. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 let on base. We head to the bottom of the 4th with ORU leading 2-0. Smith, Steiger, Falk due up for South Dakota State. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
In business since 1902, Lamar Outdoor Advertising is one of the largest outdoor advertising companies in the world. Locally operated in Tulsa, Lamar provides full-service sales and creativity to target your audience. More than just traditional billboards, Lamar is also Tulsa's largest digital advertising company. So the next time you look up and see an ad from Lamar Outdoor Advertising, ask yourself how Lamar can help your business. Give them a call at 918-665-1755. Lamar, we are outdoor.
Car buyers, if you're even thinking about buying a new or pre-owned vehicle, there's only one name you need to know. Jim Norton Toyota. Log in at jimnortontoyota.com or go see them today at 9809 South Memorial to shop an incredible selection of award-winning Toyotas, plus an incredible selection of late-model, barely driven pre-owns. Plus, at Jim Norton Toyota, you'll always get a lifetime engine warranty at no extra charge. So log on to jimnortontoyota.com for all the details. Hurry to Jim Norton Toyota, 9809 South Memorial, where T-Town gets Toyota.
Ball one starts the inning to Nick Smith, and Isaac Coffey now delivers a swinging foul ball, strike one. Smith flew out to left in his first at bat. Coffey 35 pitches through 3 innings. He's retired 7 in a row, and he struck out 3 of the last 4 he's faced. Those are his only 3 strikeouts in the outing. Here's the 1-1. Lifted to the left side, out of play, strike 2. It's win or go home time for both of these teams. Winner takes on Omaha and would need to win 2 against the Mavericks tomorrow to claim the conference title crown, or conference tournament crown, that is. Here's the 1-2. Grounded to the left side. McMurray backhands on a high hop, steps up and fires across to Henson for out number 1. That took a higher hop, I think, than McMurray was expecting. But he was able to handle it cleanly, 1 down. He had crouched out and actually jumped back all the way up to about eye level. Brings up Gus Steiger, who had an infield single back in the first. Steiger, just a sophomore out of Minnetonka, Minnesota. Takes ball 1 in the dirt. Steiger voted first team All-Summit League shortstop this year. Again, just a sophomore. Fouls this one into the netting to even the count at 1-1. We are seeing a lot of young players impact this league right now, especially on the mound. You look across the league, and McMinn, one of the few seniors that will be graduating from starting pitching, as a ground ball is bunted back towards Coffey. Fields throws back to first, off balance, and makes the play for out number 2. Well done. Coffey never really got his feet settled underneath him and was kind of falling over when he made that throw, but he made it accurately and quickly. It brings up Josh Falk with 2 out and nobody on. Brings up Falk, who grounded into a double play in his first at bat. Coffey works through his windup. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 1 delivered on the outside corner. Coffey has been very good in terms of pinpointing the baseball so far in this game. Here's the 0-1. Lifted in the air to right. Foul territory. That'll get out of play. Swift gave a courtesy chase, but never really had a chance to get there. That being said, it's an 0-2 count now to Falk. Coffey walks back to the back of the mound, gets a little touch of the rosin bag. Steps back up onto the rubber. 0-2 count, the pitch on its way. 2-seam fastball stays up. Ball 1. You're leading at 2-0. Bottom of the 4th. Out hitting South Dakota State 5-2. Here's the 1-2. Line right of McMurray. Out number 3, caught by the third baseman, and that's 10 consecutive retired by Coffey in the ORU defense. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left in the 4th for South Dakota State. 2-0 ORU as we go to the 5th. 2, 3, 4 hitters due up for the Golden Eagles. This is Oral Roberts Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
At Mabry Bank, we know it's not just about loans and deposits. It's about being part of something bigger, community. Mabry Bank is active in our communities and proud to support the academic and athletic achievements of our students. From educational scholarships to parades and tailgate parties, we're proud to support the students, teachers, coaches, and parents. This long-standing commitment to community has been part of the bank's mission for 4 generations. Mabry Bank, solutions for life. Member FDIC.
Nothing improves business like creative visuals. Blue Line Signs can help produce logos, signs, banners, trade show displays, and even vehicle wraps that can help take advertising anywhere you go. Stop by their showroom today, located at the 8200 Trade Center on 41st Street, just east of Memorial, or visit BlueLineSigns.com for more info.
Hunter Wilson leads off the top of the 5th inning. Strike 1 to him. Willie 1 for 2 in this game. Takes ball 1 inside. Ryan Fromm still out there throwing into his 5th inning of work for South Dakota State. 2-0 ORU leads it on 5 hits. 2 hits so far for South Dakota State. No errors for either team. Wilson chops one foul over the first base side. Count goes to 1-2. The third baseman was playing in on him. Now we'll back off. Resetting that South Dakota State defense, McDonald behind the plate, Beasley at first, Ivra at second, Steiger at short, Cranbeck at third, Smith in left, Badger in center, Brown in right. Here's a 1-2. A high chopper to the right side. Backs up the first baseman, Beasley, and he'll jog over the bag and tag it himself for out number 1. It's the second time that Willie is grounded out to first. 1 out, nobody on here for Spencer Henson. Henson 0 for 1 with a walk in this game. 3 for 5 with 5 walks in the series, or rather in the tournament as a whole. Came into the day with the best slugging percentage in the nation. Takes ball 1 low and away. Let me say that again. Best slugging percentage in the country at the Division I level. Ball 2 is low and in. His 22 extra base hits probably have something to do with that. 32 extra base hits. Grounds one to the left side here. It's scooped up by Steiger deep in the hole at short. He was playing over that way anyway. He throws it over to first for out number 2. Two down, nobody on for Riley Kaiser. RBI double into the right center field gap 2 innings ago in the 3rd to put ORU up 2-0. And it's still that way. Riley steps into the right-handed batter's box, adjusting his batting gloves in the process. And he lines one through the the left side of the infield for a base hit. Kaiser's second hit of the game. Saw a fastball inside there. Got around it for a single to keep the inning alive for Andrew Pace. Kaiser with a short lead over there on first base. Now Pace trying to find a way to move him into scoring position. 2 outs in the inning. There's strike 1. 75 pitches now unofficially for Ryan Fromm. 0-1 count, 2 down. Pace 0 for 1 with the walk in this contest. Ground out to second base as well. Caps this one up the third base side. It trickles foul. I thought briefly that the spin on that ball actually might bring it back towards fair territory, but it stayed over there left of the third base line. Count goes to 0-2. Pace just 1 hit in the tournament so far. Has drawn 2 walks, but he struggled a little bit over the course of these 3 games. The 0-2 grounded to the right side. On a second hop, picked up by Ira. He underhand flips it over to first for out number 3. Golden Eagles get a single from Riley Kaiser, but no more in the 5th. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 2-0 Golden Eagles as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for South Dakota State. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
Hello, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Allen Buick GMC. Now, I know you have a lot of questions out there when you're considering buying a vehicle. So go to our website, markallenbuickgmc.com/Ask Mark, and let it rip. I'll be happy to answer any question you have. Mark Allen Buick GMC. Let's do business. Hello, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Allen Chevrolet. Now, when it comes to service, we have one of the largest service departments in the state of Oklahoma. Say hello. And we have 50% off on oil changes for all makes, all models, every day. Come see us. Mark Allen Chevrolet. Let's do business.
Strong, bold, fearless. Which best describes you? Give blood with Oklahoma Blood Institute and receive your choice of one of 3 great t-shirts, each with its own encouraging saying. Visit Oklahoma Blood Institute Tulsa on Facebook for blood drive details. Feel good? Give blood with Oklahoma Blood Institute.
Five, 6, 7 hitters due up here in the bottom of the 5th for South Dakota State. That's Brown, McDonald, and Cranbeck. Brown 0 for 1 so far in this contest. Grounded out to short in his first at bat. First pitch to him is up high. Isaac Coffey, 46 pitches through 4 innings. Slight breeze blowing in from center right now under partly cloudy skies. Ball 2 misses up high. Just some puffy white clouds dotting the blue sky here in South Tulsa. Temperature still very warm. Upper 80s, quite humid as well as Brown swings through a strike. The count goes to 2-1. Right now here in Tulsa, we're looking at 87 degrees. Feels like 94 though, with nearly 60% humidity. Fastball misses just away. Count goes to 3-1. Coffey threw his windup. Fastball popped up in the air behind home plate. And the count is full. Initially, I actually thought that was going the other direction a little bit. Instead, it went straight back up and out. Full count now to Brown. Coffey gets it, delivers. Popped foul over the right side. And that'll keep the count full. Coffey has limited South Dakota State to no runs on 2 hits so far. Both of those hits coming back in the first inning.
All right, Isaac, hit your spot.
Time called, and Brown will step out here. Braden Brown out of Burlington, Iowa, a junior. Coffey now delivers again. This one popped up on the infield this time. Spencer Henson loudly calling everyone off. Good communication skills from the junior out of Pryor. Technically from Locust Grove. 1 down in the inning. Game of Thrones theme sounding over the PA system as Ryan McDonald stands into the right-handed batter's box. Flew out to center in his first at bat. And Coffey gets a 2-seam fastball in there for strike 1. The series finale of Game of Thrones was last Sunday. I understand there's a 2-hour documentary on the making of the final season airing this Sunday. I'm sure many Game of Thrones fans will tune into that as well as ball 1 misses in. 1-1 count, 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 Golden Eagles in the bottom of the 5th inning. South Dakota State at the plate. Here's the 1-1. That one drops in there for a strike. 1-2 count. Isaac Coffey peering over the black glove on his left hand, delivers home, and the 1-2 is on the outside corner for strike 3. That's a 4th strikeout for Isaac Coffey. 3 of them have been looking, and at least 2 of those were that 2-seam fastball that ran back into the outside corner against a right-handed hitter. 2 down. And that is 12 straight retired by Isaac Coffey. Nobody on for Matthew Cranbeck. Oh, foul tips it off the mask of Riley Kaiser. That'll shake you up anytime, especially on a hot day like today when you're already pushing through quite a bit. 0-1 count to Matthew Cranbeck. Never known Kaiser to be rattled behind the plate, though, and I imagine that won't be the case here either. 0-1 count, 2 down. Were you leading 2-0 out hitting South Dakota State 6-2? The Golden Eagles have had guys on a lot, but have only been able to score in a couple of innings as a fastball misses up top. One on its way from Isaac Coffey. Hit foul into the netting over the right side behind home plate. Hicks actually up on the gutter ring, and then a nice barehanded catch by A.J. Archambault sitting down on the bench down and to my right. 1-2 count now to Matthew Cranbeck. Coffey already standing on the rubber. He has not been wasting a lot of time between pitches. Has his signal. Here's the 1-2. Foul tipped and caught by Kaiser for strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Isaac Coffey over 5 innings of work, and he has retired 13 in a row as we end the 5th inning. 4 consecutive 3-up, 3-down frames for Isaac Coffey and the Golden Eagle defense, and it's 2-0 Oral Roberts as we go to the top of the 6th. Coffey, Swift, Hall due up when we come back. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
In business since 1902, Lamar Outdoor Advertising is one of the largest outdoor advertising companies in the world. Locally operated in Tulsa, Lamar provides full-service sales and creativity to target your audience. More than just traditional billboards, Lamar is also Tulsa's largest digital advertising company. So the next time you look up and see an ad from Lamar Outdoor Advertising, ask yourself how Lamar can help your business. Give them a call at 918-665-1755. Lamar, we are outdoor.
The sale is on. Come on in and save at Tommy Nix Chevrolet and Tommy Nix Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, both in Tahlequah. Low price always means low payment that fits your monthly budget. Just a few examples. 2017 Jeep Cherokee, $1,6900 or $239 a month. 2015 Escape, $1,500 or $225 a month. 2016 Equinox, $1,4900 or $211 a month. 2016 Trax, $1,3900 or $197 a month. 2012 Cruise, $99.95 or $141 a month. 2017 Spark, $99.95 or $141 a month. Hurry for best selection. Come on in now or see us at TommyNixAutoGroup.com. Check out the Tommy Nix service departments for an oil change and lots of other great services. All ART zero down. All ART zero down. Subject to prior sale. All incentives applied. 4.99% APR. 84 months with approved credit. Come on in and save huge at both Tommy Nix Chevrolet and Tommy Nix Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tahlequah.
I'm Tommy Nix. My dad won't be undersold.
Isaac Coffey takes ball 1 to start the top of the 6th inning and then swings through strike 1. Coffey 0 for 2 at the plate in this game, but he's been doing just fine on the pitcher's mound. Let's see if he can start something off here.
Right field, Isaac, right field.
Coffey, Swift, Hall due up in this inning for the Golden Eagles, leading at 2-0. This one dribbled foul over the third base side. That's 80 pitches now for Ryan Fromm, who's been doing just enough to keep South Dakota State in this game. The Golden Eagles have stranded a runner in every inning. They've scored in the second and third, individual runs in each inning. 1-2 is outside for a ball. Fastball missed away. Fromm just kept it in the hand a little too long there. Coffey a fly out to right, ground out to third in this game. Homered yesterday off of South Dakota State. Takes a 2-2 inside on the fastball, and the count's full. Full count to Isaac Coffey. Fromm delivers. Coffey dribbles it right back up the middle to him. Took a goofy hop, but he's able to gather it and throw over to first for out number 1. One down, nobody on for Hunter Swift. ORU again has only had the leadoff man on once in this inning. Excuse me, once in this game. Swift's trying to see if he can't get on with one out here and gets up and started.
Here we go, Hunter, quality at bat here.
Grounded to the right side, right at the second baseman, Ira. Catches it on the second hop and gets Swift for out number 2. Two out, nobody on for Blake Hall. ORU leads at 2-0, top of the 6th inning. Hall 1 for 2 in this game with an RBI single. Fraun delivers. And the fastball gets the outside corner for strike 1. Saw a fantastic story on, I guess it was on Twitter that I saw it last week, as a breaking ball gets Hall to go around strike 2. With that first pitch fastball that Hall saw there, it was Boog Sciambi and Chipper Jones, and I guess Chipper had been struggling at the plate, and Sciambi asked him why he was swinging at so many first pitches, even though he wasn't being very successful on those first pitches. As the 0-2 misses outside, it's a 1-2 count. He said it's because that's when I get the most fastballs, and so he took the first pitch later in that game, and it was a fastball called for a strike, and Chipper stepped out and looked up incredulously at the press box. The 1-2 in there for a called strike 3. Hall is down on strikes. That is the holy mackerel. That's the first time a Golden Eagle has struck out in this game. It took till the 6th inning to do it. But ORU is down in order in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning with ORU leading at 2-0. 8-9-1 hitters due up. That's Ira, Badger, Beasley. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
This winter is all about decisions, especially when it comes to choosing your new Cadillac SUV, like the 2019 Cadillac XT5. With available features like all-wheel drive with driver modes, go out in style this winter. Way out. The decision is all yours. The stylish and versatile Cadillac XT5. Visit your Tulsa area Cadillac dealer.
Looking for a place for your next social or corporate event, team building, tournament fundraiser, or an out-of-this-world birthday event? Call 918-528-7717, 528-7717, and ask for group sales or visit flyingtgolf.com to let the team at Flying T make your event one for the books. Just call them at 918-528-7717 or online at flyingtgolf.com. Flying T Golf on the Riverwalk in Jinx.
Luke Ira checks the swing, goes around on strike 1 to start the bottom half of the 6th inning. Oral Roberts leading South Dakota State 2-0 elimination game here at J.L. Johnson Stadium in the 2019 Summit League Tournament. Ball 1 misses up high. Ira 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking in this game. Ira went 2 for 4 against the Golden Eagles in yesterday's contest. Here's the 1-1 from Coffey. Missed outside for a ball. 2-1 count, nobody out, nobody on as we start the bottom of the 6th. ORU leading 2-0 out, hitting South Dakota State 6-2. The 2-1, grounded back at the middle, and it is knocked down. No, it just got past the glove of Martinez. Would have been a base hit either way. It ends a string of 13 consecutive retired by Isaac Coffey. But a base hit is only that, a base hit. We'll see if the Golden Eagles can't roll 2 here. Take him off the bases. Landon Badger comes to the plate, left-handed hitter. 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Of the 3 hits for South Dakota State, none of them have gotten through the infield in the air. They've all grounded through somehow, one way or the other. Ball 1 is up and away. We have a defensive change here. Into right field for Hunter Swift is Trevor McCutcheon.
Let's go, Isaac. Make a pitch. Hit your spot, Isaac.
Make that Hunter's in left, so that would mean as Badger swings through and the pace is out. So Swift in left, McCutcheon in right. We'll reset the rest of the defense for you in a moment. 1-1 count to Landon Badger. The pitch home. Squared to bunt, pulled it back. It's a ball low. 2-1 count to the 9th man in the order, Landon Badger. Coffee comes set. He's not had to work from the stretch in a while in this game. Picks off over to first and back in safely on the dive without a tag is Luke Ira. Last time South Dakota State had a man on board, he was rolled up in a double play. They actually had 2 on base in that first inning.
Here we go, Isaac. Hit your spot.
2-1 count. Coffee sets and delivers. Bunted up the third base line. It's a good bunt. Fielded on the run. Check that. McMurray let it go by, and it rolls foul. What a play from Jake McMurray. He reached down looking to pick that up. Realized that it was spinning towards foul territory. Picked his glove up over the top of it, and that ball rolled just foul. That is a heady play from Jake McMurray. And the count now goes to 2-2. That's a savvy play from a true freshman over at third base right there.
Here we go, Isaac. Hit your spot.
2-2 count. The question now is, will we see Badger try to lay another one down? I would think not with 2 strikes. The pitch home, just missed low and away. Good looking pitch from Coffee. That runs the count full. So this is a big pitch right here for the trajectory of the rest of this inning. Because if you can get it out here, that really takes some wind out of the sails of South Dakota State. Coffee picks off over to first. Back in on the dive safely was Luke Ira. Coffee ready again. Delivers from the stretch. Ball lifted into left field. Swift giving chase into foul territory. Still on the run. Does he have room? Not quite. Hits out the top of the outdoor batting cages at the left side there in the away bullpen. The count stays full. Badger able to stay with that one and take it the other way for the foul ball. Runner on first is Luke Ira after the leadoff single. First time the leadoff man has been on since the first inning for South Dakota State. Swing and a miss on strike 3. Coffee comes up with a big pitch to retire Badger. He's retired 6 in the game. That's the first out here in the 6th. Now just 2 shy of his career high 8 strikeouts at Purdue Fort Wayne back on April 28th. 1 down, 1 on. Double play within the inning now. We go back to the top of the Jackrabbit order and Drew Beasley, who's 1 for 2. That single was that jam shot back up the middle, which led off the bottom of the first inning. Ball 1 is up and in. Nice thing about that strikeout is it also keeps the runner from advancing into scoring position. Pickoff move behind the runner over at first, and he's back in safely. 1-0 count to Beasley. Beasley, 2 for 6 in the first 2 games of the tournament for South Dakota State. Now 3 for 8 as a whole in the tournament. Here's the 1-0. Checks the swing. Did he go around? He did not. Ball 2. The leadoff single has really turned this inning into a little more of a grind for Isaac Coffey. He's already thrown 13 pitches in the frame. He had been buzzing through the 2nd through 5th there. Here's the 2-0. Ripped up the third base line, snagged by McMurray, turns and throws to second. The throw is high, but he got back down on the bag just in time. And so the lead runner is out. McMurray hesitated there, decided to make the throw to second anyway, and just barely got the runner at second base on the fielder's choice. 2 down. Beasley safe at first on the play. Two down and a runner on first now for Nick Smith. Still a 2-0 ball game. Oral Roberts leading, bottom of the 6th inning, as the shadows start to creep out towards home plate here at J.L. Johnson Stadium. Ball 1 is up and away. Into the 4 o'clock hour now. First pitch of game 1 of the day for ORU is at 11 a.m. One-0 count, 2 down, runner on first, and pickoff move back over to first, and back in safely is Nick Smith. One-0, still the count. Nick Smith waiting in the left-handed batter's box. Hacks at one and fouls it off over the third base side. Count is even at 1-1. Most of the Jackrabbit fans sitting up underneath the shade. Most of the Golden Eagle fans following suit. Although more of them are braving the sunlight out over the first base line. There is action in the ORU bullpen. A.J. Archambault throwing. As a fastball pops the inside corner for strike 2. I don't know that he is throwing with a lot of earnest out there, but he is out there in the bullpen. Obviously, I think you'd like to see Isaac Coffey go as long as possible. And this is a you have to win scenario, so you can't really save arms, but in an ideal scenario, you'd get up enough runs here where you can perhaps save Archambault to start a game tomorrow. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball, grounded to the right side, and it's through for a base hit. McCutcheon scoops it up in right field. The runner advances to second. Beasley on the single from Nick Smith. 2 on, 2 out here in the 6th. That brings up Gus Steiger. 1 for 2 in the game. ORU trying to keep zeros on the board for South Dakota State, currently leading at 2-0. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Coffey still working from the stretch with runners on first and second. First pitch home. Shot foul into the netting above the first base dugout. Strike 1. Isaac Coffey's thrown 18 pitches in this inning, his most in an inning by far today. 0-1 count. Coffey comes set at the chest, delivers home. Fastball hits the outside corner, strike 2. Need one more well-located pitch to get out of this inning. 0-2 count, 2 down. Gus Steiger, arguably the best, if not indisputably the best hitter overall on this South Dakota State team. The 0-2 up high. Smith technically with a higher average at this point of the year by 5 points. But more power and more runs driven in for Steiger. 1-2 count. 2 down. Outfield playing pretty normal depth here. Same for the infield. If anything, the infielders are back a step or 2. Time called, and we'll reset things here. Isaac Coffey staring in, ball behind his back. Now comes set. Looks at second, throws home. Loop to the right side, it's down in right field for a base hit. Scooped up by McCutcheon, he'll fire home. They're waving the runner in from left field. Here's the throw to the plate, and he is out at home! The 9-2 put out, the outfield assist to Trevor McCutcheon keeps South Dakota State off the board. It's 2-0 through 6 innings. How about that from Trevor McCutcheon to keep a run off the board? No runs on 3 hits, no errors, 2 left on for South Dakota State. The Golden Eagles bring in McCutcheon as a defensive replacement, and he gets the job done from right field. 2-0 ORU through 6. 9-1-2 hitters due up when we return. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
I'm traveling a lot, always have a craving for Whataburger. I had to make a connection in Houston, had about an hour. Whataburger just opened at Terminal B. Boom, I need to have a patty melt. The creamy pepper sauce, Monterey Jack cheese, bread's toasted. grabbed my patty melt, started rushing it back. By the time I got there, the lady was just closing the door. She sees my bag. She goes, "Sorry, but if you give me a Whataburger, I'll let you on the plane." And I told her, "Book me on to the next flight." And I was late for work, but it was worth every bite. I don't think anything tops a patty melt at Whataburger.
At Mabry Bank, we know it's not just about loans and deposits. It's about being part of something bigger, community. Mabry Bank is active in our communities and proud to support the academic and athletic achievements of our students. From educational scholarships to parades and tailgate parties, we're proud to support the students, teachers, coaches, and parents. This long-standing commitment to community has been part of the bank's mission for 4 generations. Mabry Bank, solutions for life. Member FDIC.
Anthony Martinez takes ball 1 to lead off the top of the 7th inning. ORU has led 2-0 since the 3rd. He's hoping to create some separation here. They've gotten a great outing from Isaac Coffey as Martinez fouls one back and out of play. And if you can get a little separation, you give Coffey a little bit longer of a leash to be able to keep trying to eat up innings. Save that bullpen for what will hopefully be 2 games tomorrow. And the Golden Eagles in an unusual spot of needing to come back through the loser's bracket. They've done it 3 times before as ball 2 misses low and away. ORU, again, has never lost a Summit League tournament it has participated in. But again, they have come back through the loser's bracket 3 times to win it. As another strike is fouled off over the third base side on the bounce. Martinez 1 for 2 in the game. Single to left field in the 4th. 3 hits in 2 games and 6 innings so far in this tournament. Here's the 2-2. Low and away, ball 3, and the count's full. From now north of 90 pitches, I might add, here in the 7th inning. Golden Eagles continue to put pressure on them. Last inning was the first inning in which ORU did not have a base runner, as Martinez fouls another one off. Count remains full as a cloud that had been providing a little shade moves out of the way. Sunshine back on the field here at J.L. Johnson Stadium on a hot and humid day here in late May. Another 3-2. This one popped up in the air, straight back up the chute. The catcher, McDonald, underneath it. He's called off by the third baseman, who can't make the play. Krambeck came all the way in for it. It tipped off his glove, and then he kicked the catcher's mask afterwards. Long run for Krambeck, but he couldn't make the play. New life for Anthony Martinez. We'll see if he can make South Dakota State pay. I hear the cattle paddle down there shaking around. Big Dairy could come up in this inning. Kaiser would be due up 5th in this frame. This one lifted to shallow left field. Steiger back for it, looking straight up into the sun is the South Dakota State shortstop. He is able to make the catch for out number 1. One out, nobody on for Jake McMurray. McMurray 0 for 3 in the game, 3 ground balls. Again, looking for something he can try to elevate a little bit. He's not had a lot of that today. Strike 1 gets the inside corner. Here's the 0-1. Lifted to right, and it is caught by the right fielder, Brown, on the run coming in. 2 down. I like the contact there from McMurray, though, and I like the approach, taking that ball the other way. Just hung up enough for Brown to get underneath it. 2 down, nobody on for Hunter Wilson. See if he can extend the inning here. If Wilson can reach, then he puts South Dakota State in a bit of a conundrum on whether or not to pitch to Spencer Henson with Riley Kaiser behind him, who's 2 for 3 on the day. Ball one misses outside. So you can kind of see how things start to stack up. And even with 2 outs, how the outlook and how the inning can change here. The 1-0, up and away, ball 2. 100 pitches now for Ryan Fromm. He's kept ORU off the board since the 3rd, though the Golden Eagles threatened in both the 4th and 5th innings. Strike 1 called here. Two-one count, 2 down, nobody on, a 2-0 ball game. Ball 3 is away. And Wilson now just 1 ball away from drawing a walk and extending this inning. Also now obviously a hitter's count with the 3-1 count in favor of the man at the plate, Hunter Wilson. Fromm delivers, ground ball to the right side. It's reached down to the left of Vira. He scoops it up and delivers it to first for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left for Oral Roberts, that is, in the 7th inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th with ORU leading South Dakota State 2-0 elimination game here at J.L. Johnson Stadium. Isaac Coffey back out to work the 7th. He'll face the 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Jackrabbits when we come back in the bottom half. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
Nothing improves business like creative visuals. Blue Line Signs can help produce logos, signs, banners, trade show displays, and even vehicle wraps that can help take advertising anywhere you go. Stop by their showroom today, located at the 8200 Trade Center on 41st Street, just east of Memorial, or visit BlueLineSigns.com for more info.
The constant energy, the tight turns and bustle of the city. Some survive it, others were made to conquer it. The first ever Lexus UX and UX F-Sport crossovers, crafted for the new frontier. UX, starting at $32,000. See Lexus of Tulsa, 4210 South Memorial.
MSRP excludes delivery, processing, and handling fee of $1,025, which may be subject to change at any time. Excludes taxes, title, license, and optional equipment. Dealer price will vary.
Josh Falk, the cleanup man, will lead off the 7th for South Dakota State. Isaac Coffey standing back up on the rubber. He's allowed no runs on 5 hits over 6. And ball 1 misses just outside. 82 pitches through 6 innings for Isaac Coffey. Good pitch there, just didn't get the call. Here's the 1-0. That one's in there. That was essentially the same pitch, just brought it maybe an inch back inside and enough to get the call. 1-1 count. Coffey at one point retired 13 consecutive Jackrabbits as ball 2 misses down. That going from the 3rd out in the 1st all the way through the end of the 5th inning. Leadoff man reached in the 6th. Here's the 2-1. Hit to left. Swift came in, now goes back and makes a twisting catch in left field for out number 1. Boy, that was somewhat terrifying. Swift got turned around on that, made it look a little harder than I think it needed to be, but he was able to get it done nonetheless. And the scorebook, this looks like a fly out to left field. 1 down. Not sure how much the sun maybe affected that as well. 1 out, nobody on. Jake McMurray takes a few steps in as strike 1 is delivered to Braden Brown. McMurray is not playing in over at 3rd base, but he was playing a little deeper and then started to creep in a little bit, so maybe suspected a potential bunt there from Brown. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Coffey right back up on the mound. Working through his windup. Here's the 0-2 to Brown. Lifted to right. McCutcheon moving to his right, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Two down, nobody on for Ryan McDonald, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Fly out to center and a strikeout. Isaac Coffey at one point struck out 3 consecutive batters. He has struck out 5 in total. Pitching a little more to contact in this inning as ball 1 misses up high. 90 pitches now for Isaac Coffey. Coffey working to get through 7 scoreless here. Foul ball back to the chain link. Evens the count at 1-1. There's not much chain link, just a little layer in front of the box seats here at J.L. Johnson Stadium. Everything else is either concrete or netting. Coffey's career high innings pitched is 7 at IPFW. This would match that. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air behind home plate right side, strike 2. If I remember correctly, that was only a 7-inning game. I don't think he's pitched a complete game. Let's check. He has not. I think that one might have gone 8. 1-2 count, 2 down. Nobody on. ORU leads at 2-0. Breaking ball swung through and missed for strike 3. Isaac Coffey has struck out 7. And he works a 1-2-3 7th. 2-0. ORU leads it. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We go to the 8th with ORU holding that 2-0 advantage. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up for the Golden Eagles. This is Oral Roberts Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
Looking for a place for your next social or corporate event, team building, tournament fundraiser, or an out-of-this-world birthday event? Call 918-528-7717, 528-7717. And as for group sales, or visit FlyingTGolf.com to let the team at Flying T make your event one for the books. Just call them at 918-528-7717 or online at FlyingTGolf.com. Flying T Golf on the Riverwalk in Jinx.
Hello, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Allen Chevrolet. It's my beautiful wife, Zoya.
Hi.
It's time.
What time is it?
It's time to expect more when you're buying a car.
I agree. You should. Start by going to our website.
MarkAllenChevyTulsa.com. Find the car, truck, or SUV you're looking for, click on the image, and find a great price. And we're easy to find. Highway 75 South, 5 miles past Tulsa Hills in Glenpool. So come see us. We'd really like to meet you.
We're here every day.
Mark Allen Chevrolet.
Let's do business.
We are through 7 in an elimination game here at J.L. Johnson Stadium, and it has been tight throughout. Of the 5 games that ORU played against South Dakota State this year, 4 of them in the regular season were decided by 1 run. ORU won a 3-run contest yesterday, and this one's been a 2-run ball game since the 3rd. Ball 1 misses up high to Spencer Hinson. Ryan Fromm still in the game, up over 100 pitches now for South Dakota State. The 1-0 fouled into the ground behind home plate, strike 1. 3 infielders on the left side, just like we've been seeing all week against Spencer Hinson, when teams have pitched to him, that is. A 2-0 ball game. Hinson took 2 out off of South Dakota State yesterday. Here's the 1-1. Lifts it in the air to left field. Got underneath this one a little bit. Smith underneath it. Now adjusting, coming in on it, and on the run makes the catch for out number 1. Hinson had made it all the way to second base almost by the time that ball landed. 1 down. Hinson 0 for 3 with a walk in this one. Brings up Riley Kaiser, who's 2 for 3. Kaiser a double to right center and a single to left. First pitch of the at-bat, in at the letters for a strike. Kaiser knew it, but still didn't want to swing at it. 0-1 count. Riley slaps this one over the right side. Out of play towards the parking lot, and the count goes to 0-2. That one down kind of off the end of the bat. You can tell it really didn't jump off of Riley's bat there. 0-2 count, one out. Nobody on. A 2-0 ball game. ORU leads here in the top of the 8th. Kaiser shoots this one foul. Got that one even better. That one is going to get out well into the parking lot and has a chance to do a little damage out there. Count goes to 0-2. Spencer Henson jogging down towards the bullpen in case he needs to get ready to go. He closed out the game against the Jackrabbits yesterday and got the save. Kaiser takes ball 1 up and in. One-two count, one down. Riley Kaiser awaits. Fraun delivers. Got him to chase the high here. Strike 3. It's only the second time a Golden Eagle has struck out in this game. ORU's done a great job putting the ball in play. And it brings up Trevor McCutcheon. McCutcheon entered the game as a defensive replacement for Andrew Pace and basically swapped sides of the outfield with Hunter Swift. Immediately came in and threw out a base runner as he fouls this one off his own leg. Strike 1. That play ended the 6th inning and kept a run off the board. A fantastic throw from Trevor McCutcheon in right field. Here he is now at the plate. Wind blowing in against him from right. But he's got enough power to lift it out to left as well, especially if the wind will help him out a little bit. Here's the 0-1. Lines it through the right side of the infield for a base hit. That never got more than about 5 feet off the ground. It didn't need to. Trevor McCutcheon is on with the single ahead of Isaac Coffey. Coffey 0 for 3 in this game. We'll have to wait a moment before he gets to hit as Mitch Mormon comes out of the dugout. If it goes down as a visit, it'll be the second visit of the game for South Dakota State, first of the inning. If they make a pitching change, it obviously won't count as a visit. Looks like this will be just a visit, at least for the time being. Mormon did not bring the infielders in, so it's just him and Fromm talking. He likes to leave Fromm in the contest, so the second visit of the game for South Dakota State. Coffey 0 for 3. A couple of ground outs and a fly out to right. We'll see what he can come up with here. If he can reach, it would bring up Hunter Swift. Base hit would keep the inning alive and move runner into scoring position as strike 1 is called on the inside part of the plate. Pitch number 115 is coming up for Ryan Fromm. Here it is. Hit foul into the parking lot off the bat of Isaac Coffey. The count goes to 0-2. Oh, 2 count to the freshman out of Goleta, California. ORU leading at 2-0 out, hitting South Dakota State 7-5 in the contest. Neither team with an error. Fromm sets and delivers home. And he got Coffey to chase up top, strike 3. So Fromm strikes out 2 in the frame. But ORU leads at 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. 7, 8, 9 hitters due up when we come back for South Dakota State. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
At Bill Knight Ford, we love supporting one of Tulsa's favorite teams, the ORU Golden Eagles. And we love being Tulsa's Ford dealer, giving our customers everything they deserve and more, like offering a great selection of the best new Ford lineup, including Escapes, Explorers, Expeditions, and F-150s. So come see us at Bill Knight Ford Tulsa today or BillKnightFord.com, home of the Knight Advantage, and help assure support for the ORU Golden Eagles all season long.
Redesigned, revived, and refreshed, Crown Plaza Tulsa is proud to support the Golden Eagles, an official sponsor of Oral Roberts Athletics. Crown Plaza Tulsa has discounts available for teams, families, and affiliates of ORU. And renovations are now complete, so they invite you to check out the new look guest rooms and atrium. The Crown Plaza Tulsa has fresh specials weekly and is located right across from the Maybe Center. Call 918-492-5000 for more information. Crown Plaza Tulsa, the new concept for full service.
Isaac Coffey got the start in this game and has thrown 7 scoreless innings, which matches his career high in terms of innings pitched in a single game. And he's got a chance to move past that now, facing the 79 hitters, Cranbeck, Ira, and Badger for South Dakota State here in the 8th. 2-0, Oral Roberts leads. Loser goes home, winner takes on Omaha tomorrow with a chance still at the conference title. Here's the first pitch of the inning. It's popped foul over the right side, out of play for strike 1. Archambault still staying loose in the Golden Eagle bullpen in right. Hinson went out there to throw some pitches between innings as well. This ball lifted to right, McCutcheon tracking it to his left towards the foul line, and he makes the catch just a few steps in fair territory, for out number 1. A new career high, 7 1/3 innings for Isaac Coffey and counting. That brings up Luke Ira. And the first out of the inning is going to be big moving forward here for, well, there's only one other first out you need to get. You're down to 5 outs here to move on and keep the season alive until at least tomorrow. Luke Ira steps in, 1 for 2. Takes a fastball up high. Coffey has thrown a total of 5 3-up, 3-down innings in this contest. Here's the 1-0 outside. He did it in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the 7th. Got some really good help from his defense both in the 3rd and the 6th to keep runs off the board. Here's the 2-0. Inside, ball 3. Ira's way ahead here. Pitch number 100 from Isaac Coffey is in there. Strike 1. It's a 3-1 count now to Ira. Ira had squared to bunt. I always thought that was basically you're just giving him something to aim at that point. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air, right side of the infield. Henson coming in on it, the first baseman, now into foul territory on a dead sprint. Kaiser coming over to get it and makes the catch just in front of the ORU dugout. That ball, I think the wind affected it quite a bit, blew it all the way back in the direction of Kaiser, and he makes the catch in foul territory for out number 2. So Coffey able to bounce back after falling behind 3-0 in the count and still retire Luke Ira. Now here's Landon Badger, 0 for 2, 2 strikeouts, both swinging on the day. 2 down, nobody on. ORU leads 2-0, bottom of the 8th inning. Coffey delivers a foul ball back to the backstop for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. That one misses low and away. Evening the count at 1-1. Badger has seen at least 5 pitches in each of his 2 previous at-bats, so he's been working some longer counts. Here's the 1-1. That one's away, ball 2. After this next pitch, unless the inning ends, we'll reset the ORU defense for you. 2-1 count, 2 down, nobody on. Bottom of the 8th. Fouled back to the netting. Strike 2. Kaiser behind the plate, Hinson at first, Wilson at second, Martinez at short, McMurray at third. Swift now in left, Hall in center, McCutcheon in right. 2-2 count, 2 down. A 2-0 Golden Eagle lead in the bottom of the 8th inning with South Dakota State at the plate. Coffey staring is over his glove. Here's the windup, the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Isaac Coffey has tied his career high with 8 strikeouts and has set a new career high with 8 innings pitched. as he gets a 1-2-3 inning for the 5th time today, and he has held South Dakota State scoreless through 8. We go to the 9th with ORU leading 2-0, 7-8-9 hitters due up. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
At the Eastern Oklahoma Orthopedic Center, we're proud to have been Tulsa's finest and most experienced provider of sports medicine care for over 30 years. EOC is equipped to evaluate and treat all orthopedic disorders and sports injuries, as well as providing surgical consultation and physical therapy. With a large number of only the best qualified specialists on staff, we're able to provide better care than anyone else in Eastern Oklahoma. Ask your doctor about EOC or call us for a consultation. We're located in the Natalie Medical Building at 6475 South Yale.
Strong, bold, fearless. Which best describes you? Give blood with Oklahoma Blood Institute and receive your choice of one of 3 great t-shirts, each with its own encouraging saying. Visit Oklahoma Blood Institute Tulsa on Facebook for blood drive details. Feel good? Give blood with Oklahoma Blood Institute.
We go to the 9th with Oral Roberts looking for some insurance, leading at 2-0 here in an elimination game over South Dakota State. Strike one called on the outside corner of the leadoff man in the inning, Hunter Swift. ORU has never lost to South Dakota State in a Summit League tournament game. Ryan Fromm, the starter, still in there for South Dakota State. Drops a breaker in there for strike two. Fromm is quickly approaching the 120 pitch mark, but both of these starters have been very good today. Fromm deserves a lot of credit. Gave up singular runs in the 2nd and 3rd, but no more, at least to this point. Here's the 0-2. Heads up. Swift wipes his left hand down in the back right corner of that left-handed batter's box, which there's no dirt there. It's just turf and rubber. The 1-2, grounded to the left side. It backs up the third baseman, Krambeck. He catches on a second hop, dropped it on the exchange, and then the throw over to first was not in time. That'll be an error on Krambeck over at third. But the leadoff man is on for only the 2nd time in this game for Oral Roberts. And if you can, I think you probably run Coffee out one way or the other, but if you can add an insurance run, you definitely bring him out for the next inning. Blake Hall squares to bunt, the third baseman coming in. Hall bunts it up the first base line. It spins and just dribbles foul. It looked like that was actually going to spin back fair. Instead, it's strike one to Blake Hall. Hall trying to get the bunt down at the first base line. In advance, Hunter Swift to second with only one out, bring up Anthony Martinez. Fromm looks in, comes set, Hall squares to bunt. Again, the third baseman Krambeck coming in. Hall pulled the bat back, but takes strike two on the outside corner. ORU has had a tough time getting sacrifice bunts down today. In fact, a sacrifice bunt that didn't get down for ORU and a sacrifice bunt where an error was made in the first game of the day against Omaha, those were two plays really made a big difference in that game. Here's the 0-2 to Hall, trying to find another way to get him over. He'll square to bunt again, and he bunts it in fair territory at the first base side. Going to be a tough play. Hall is safe at first. How about that? With 2 strikes, Hall lays down the bunt anyway and is safe at first on the infield single. Runners on first and second now for Anthony Martinez, who will almost certainly be asked to lay down a bunt here. And we may have a pitching change now as Rob Bishop exits the dugout. And if so, it is hard to fault the effort of Ryan Fromm today. Bishop has not made the call yet. This may be a defensive strategy session that the head coach wants to have with his infield here. If you've got a trick play in your book, this is the time to pull it out for South Dakota State. Hidden ball trick or what have you. Golden Eagle base runners will need to be very aware of that. I don't see a baseball in anybody's hands right now. I think Fromm has it in his right hand, although he hasn't shown it yet. Now it would be in his glove. There the ball is. Okay, so no hidden ball trick or anything like that, just a defensive strategy session for South Dakota State. Anthony Martinez, the team leader in sacrifice bunts this year with 6, and looking to get a big one down right here, I presume. There's the square, pulls it back, strike one is called. Runners on first and second. And I think what's happened here, as Ryan Neal calls time and comes to speak with Anthony Martinez, I think that South Dakota State has changed up its bunt coverage. Usually in this situation, the third baseman stays put, but they're crashing both of the corners here. So basically, South Dakota State is giving up second base in an effort to be able to find a way to get an extra out here, but that would mean the shortstop Steiger would have to beat Swift over to third. There's the throw back to second base, and it's sailed into center field. Both runners trying to advance, and they both can get in there safely, and that changes things dramatically. From airmailed the throw back to second base. The trick play was on. Steiger was the one that clapped as he ran away from second base. That signaled Ira to the bag. Fromm turned and launched it into center field, and the error moves 2 into scoring position with no outs. And now Anthony Martinez can swing away. The infield is in for South Dakota State. It's an 0-1 count to Anthony Martinez. Holy moly, that changed the perspective of this inning dramatically. 2-0 ORU leads, looking to add insurance here in the top of the ninth. The pitch home. Martinez grounds it. It is off the glove and picked up by the second baseman. The throw to first is off the mark. Martinez is safe. Run trying to score from third, and he's safe at home. It's 3-0 ORU. Hall advances to third on the play as well. Still nobody out in the inning. So that ball was grounded back up the middle. It hit off of the glove of Fromm. The second baseman, Ira, tried to field it. Was unable to do so successfully. Rather, Ira did field it, threw it over to first, and missed on the throw. And now we'll have a pitching change. Holy cow. ORU leads at 3-0 with runners on the corners and nobody out as we go back to Jake McMurray at the top of the order. And that's the day for Ryan Fromm. We will take a break, tell you about the new pitcher when we come back. You're listening to Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
Hey, ORU sports fans, are you starting to plan that spring golf tournament? Don't wait. It's never too early to get started. Call 918-274-GOLF and speak with the friendly staff at Bailey Ranch Golf Club to book your next event. No event is too big or too small. Bailey Ranch, just minutes from downtown Tulsa, conveniently located near Highway 169 at 86th Street North in Owasso. That's 274-GOLF, or you can also find us at BaileyRanchGolf.com.
Hello, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Allen, Mark Allen Chevrolet. Now, when it comes to service, we have one of the largest service departments in the state of Oklahoma. Say hello. Hey. And we have 50% off on oil changes for all makes, all models, every day. Come see us. Mark Allen Chevrolet. Let's do business. Hello, Oklahoma. I'm Mark Allen Chevrolet. Now, I know you're ready for change. So, if you could sell yourself a car, how would you do it? I'd like to know. Go to markallenchevytulsa.com/Ask Mark and ask away. Let's do business.
Welcome back to J.L. Johnson Stadium. Elimination baseball here on a Friday afternoon, and Oral Roberts leads at 3-0 here in the top of the ninth inning over South Dakota State. The Golden Eagles have a run in the frame, have runners on the corners with no outs, and Austin Sewer enters the game for South Dakota State. Sewer, a 6-foot senior out of Bettendorf, Iowa, and a transfer from Iowa Central Community College. Sewer pitched an inning of scoreless baseball against the Golden Eagles in Game 1 yesterday, which was a 5-2 win for ORU eventually. He struck out 1 and walked 1. On the season, Sewer, a 1.50 ERA, 2-0 record in 6 appearances. He's thrown 6 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs. Only one of them earned, struck out 6 and walked 2. His 1 extra base hit allowed as a home run, just a 190 average against him. And let's take a moment to give Ryan Fromm the credit he deserves for a fantastic outing today. Kept his team in the game all the way. And some errors here late in this one have cost a run, but he was really, really good for South Dakota State over the course of this ball game. 3-0 ORU. The Golden Eagles trying to expand that lead with runners on the corners and nobody out, top of the ninth. The infield is in the corners as ball 1 misses low and in to Jake McMurray. The middle infielders are at what I would call a shallow double play depth, so they're both playing about behind the baseline a couple steps, but they're certainly not deep by any stretch of the imagination. The 1-0 lifted in the air to center field. Coming in on it is Badger. He makes the catch, runner tagging at third. Here comes Hall from third base. The throw to home is a little bit up the line, and Hall scores on the sac fly. It's 4-0 Golden Eagles. Jake McMurray still doesn't have a hit in this game, but he's now driven in a run on the sacrifice fly. 4-0 ORU. Still a runner on first from Anthony Martinez. Now here's Hunter Wilson with 1 out. And I think you certainly send Isaac Coffey out there to try to finish this game now and pitch what would be a complete game in the first of Isaac Coffey's young career. And we may have another pitching change. We will have another pitching change. So 1 batter faced from Austin Sewer. He retires Jake McMurray, and he will come out of the game. We'll see who they go to. We will take a break. It'll be a lefty. More about the new pitcher when we come back in just a moment. 4-0 ORU leads, top of the ninth. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
The sale is on. Come on in and save at Tommy Nix Chevrolet and Tommy Nix Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, both in Tahlequah. Low price always means low payment that fits your monthly budget. Just a few examples. 2017 Jeep Cherokee, $16,900 or $239 a month. 2015 Escape, $15,900 or $225 a month. 2016 Equinox, $14,900 or $211 a month. 2016 Trax, $13,900 or $197 a month. 2012 Cruise, $99.95 or $141 a month. 2017 Spark, $99.95 or $141 a month. Hurry for best selection. Come on in now or see us at TommyNixAutoGroup.com. Check out the Tommy Nix service departments for an oil change and lots of other great services. All are zero down. All are zero down. Subject to prior sale. All incentives applied. 4.99% APR, 84 months with approved credit. Come on in and save huge at both Tommy Nix Chevrolet and Tommy Nix Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tahlequah.
I'm Tommy Nix. My dad won't be undersold.
Get excited, Whataburger fans. Our one-of-a-kind mushroom Swiss burger is back.
If you love mushrooms, you're going to love this burger.
2 patties, 2 slices of Swiss cheese, 2 layers of mushrooms. These mushrooms are beautiful.
It's a really good balance between hearty and savory. That au jus sauce on top.
The creamy au jus sauce. It really sets it apart.
Just adds flavor that makes you go, wow. It is just absolutely amazing.
It's not just a mushroom Swiss burger, it's a Whataburger mushroom Swiss burger. Here for a limited time.
Four 4-0 Oral Roberts leads with 1 out and a runner on first here in the top of the ninth. 2 runs in the inning already for the Golden Eagles. And Brett Barnett has been called upon. Barnett was called into action yesterday to keep the game in check for South Dakota State. Western Illinois had scored 4 runs early. Barnett called in with 2 outs in the second inning, pitched 2 1/3, only threw 37 pitches, but still, to throw 37 pitches yesterday and be called back into action today on very short rest, it's going to be a tough one for the best reliever out of the pen, a lefty. Brett Barnett. It's a lefty-lefty matchup here. He'll face Hunter Wilson, and ball one misses up and in. Only 2 pitches for Austin Sewer in his outing. Barnett, a 1.34 ERA this year, 5-1 record in 19 appearances. He's got 7 saves, 33 2/3 innings, allowed 16 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. Struck out 46 and walked 13. The 1-0 is up high. It's a 2-0 count to Hunter Wilson. Just a 140 average against the lefty. The question is, will they leave him in to face Spencer Henson, who is hitting .500 against lefties this year? Here's the 2-0. That one's low and in, ball 3. Oral Roberts trying to advance to the championship final tomorrow. Would need to beat Omaha twice to win it. Only fell to Omaha by a run today. 3-0 count, 1 down. Runner on first, the pitch home. That one got the outside corner for a strike. 4-0 the lead. ORU out hitting South Dakota State 8-5. 3 errors all charged to the Jackrabbits today. Wind blowing in pretty good from center field right now. It's actually wrapped the American flag around the pole as ball 4 is up. Wilson draws the walk, and that puts 2 on, including 1 in scoring position with only 1 out for Spencer Henson. And again, Henson has crushed lefties this year. A .500 average against lefties, 16 of 32, as a helicopter flies by at close range. Probably examining flooding over on the Arkansas River, which is just a mile from here. One out, 2 on for Spencer Henson, hitless today, 0 for 3 with a walk. Breaking ball drops in there for strike 1. And on a day in which Henson has not been pitched to very often, walked 3 times, twice intentionally in game 1, and another intentional walk to start this game, a chance for him to really make his mark right here. Already leading 4-0. Takes ball 1 up, evens the count at 1-1. It's Martinez on second, Wilson on first, so speed on the base paths here for the Golden Eagles. Here's the 1-1. Called a strike on the outside corner as Henson winces away from home plate. .02 count as again the helicopter flies by. I haven't actually been able to see it. It must be somewhere behind the stadium. Breaking ball, tried to come in the back door, and Henson just stuck the bat out there and fouled it back. It's a lot of bat control right there. He didn't even, I wouldn't even call that a swing. He just kind of laid the bat out there where it would get a piece and fouled it off. Runners on first and second. Again, the hard shift is on. 3 infielders on the left side of the infield. Here's the 1-2. Another backdoor breaking ball. That one's called a strike. And Henson down on strikes for the first time today. First strikeout from Barnett. 2 outs in the inning for Riley Kaiser. Kaiser's hit .244 against lefties this year, but he's been swinging the bat well today. 2 for 4, including an RBI double in the third. Kaiser hitting, let's see, that would be 4 for 12, so .333 in the series, in the tournament that is. Looking for one more big swing here. 2 outs, runners on first and second. ORU leads at 4-0, top of the 9th inning. The pitch home. Breaking ball drops into the zone for strike 1. Barnett came in to face Wilson, issued the walk to him, but seems to have settled in a little bit after that. Got the strikeout on Henson and now delivers strike 1 to Kaiser. Lots of breaking stuff out of the left hand of Brett Barnett. Here's the 0-1. Grounded, foul over the third base side. Count goes to 0-2. Runners on first and second. 2 outs, an 0-2 count. Kaiser waits. Barnett looks at second. Now throws home. Grounded foul at the third base side. Keeps the count at 0-2. Kaiser driven in 2 runs today, 1 in each game. Oh, 2 count, 2 down. Barnett sets again. Here's the pitch home. Just away on the fastball. Count goes to 1-2. Kaiser hasn't had any problems hitting the ball the other way with some pace today. In addition to the double that he hit into the right center field gap, he's fouled off several over the right side that have been hit pretty well. Barnett a long look at second. Here's the 1-2. Runners moving. Kaiser fouls it off up the third base side. Martinez had a huge lead. They weren't holding him on at all as the helicopter buzzes by again. And so he said, all right, I'm going to just go ahead and take third base then. Kaiser had to swing at the ball in the zone and foul it off. So everybody will go back to where they came from. That will bring the middle infielders back in a little bit to at least try to keep Martinez honest. And you never know, that may open up a gap in the middle, in the infield somewhere for Kaiser. Here's the 1-2. That's up high, ball 2. I mean, neither infielder was within 30 feet of the second base bag when Martinez took off that last time. You obviously don't want to make an out at third with 2 outs to end an inning, but that's basically a sure thing on a stolen base in that kind of a situation. You got a huge lead again. 2-2. Low and away, ball 3, the count's full. Trevor McCutcheon waits on deck. McCutcheon 1 for 1. Full count to Riley Kaiser. With 2 outs and runners on first and second, the runners will be on the move here. The pitch home. Breaking ball, fouled back into the netting by Kaiser. It tried to drop into the top of the zone, and Riley spoiled it. He's fouled off 3 two-strike pitches at this point. Center fielder Badger playing at normal depth. The left fielder Smith actually is maybe in a step or 2 from where I might expect him to be. As is the right fielder Brown. Those guys probably trying to shallow up just a little bit in case a ground ball gets through the infield. Here's the 3-2. Grounder at the third base side. It eats up the third baseman, and he is somehow out at third. Are you kidding? No way. Anthony Martinez slid into third base. I don't think that ball was ever controlled. Time has been called. In my opinion, everyone will likely end up being safe here. I don't see how you can say that Martinez was out on that play because Martinez slid in right at that time, and I don't think the ball was ever controlled. I think it got pinned against Martinez, and Krambeck picked it up and tagged him. If that's the case, everyone is safe, and it'll bring up Trevor McCutcheon. All the base runners are staying where they're at. Ryan Neal, the third base coach, immediately asked for an appeal to second base, and it comes back as out. Boy, I don't know about that. Ryan Neal is still pleading his case. Now at the home plate umpire. Ryan Fulmer is out of the dugout to argue as well. That's iffy at best. But perhaps the most important part is that ORU has a 4-0 lead going to the bottom of the 9th inning. Ryan Fulmer still giving the umpiring crew an earful as he heads away. So Kaiser is technically out on the fielder's, reached on the fielder's choice. Martinez is out at third on some sort of 5 unassisted play to end the inning. But ORU gets 2 runs on 1 hit, 3 errors, 2 left on, and it's 4-0 ORU as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Top of the order due up. Isaac Coffey out there to face him. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
Windshield store.
Hello, sir. This is the police, sir. I need a new windshield, and my insurance company told me to call you.
Oh, yeah, the insurance company. They send all their windshield claims over here. It's a little deal the home office set up.
Sounds like steering to me, sir, and that's against the law, sir. People have the right to get their windshields replaced anywhere they want to.
Well, then if I send everyone over to Robinson Glass, I'd be okay. Actually, I just send them to RobinsonGlass.com. Heck, Robinson Glass does better work than we do anyway. They use better materials, they have a nationwide warranty, and they do a lot of other stuff we don't do. Shower doors, mirrors, commercial and residential glass repair. I remember one time the neighbor kid threw a boomerang and it winged the cat, broke a window, and stuck in my mom's windshield. Robinson Glass came out and fixed everything good as new. Well, except for the cat.
Why is that, sir?
He was already fixed.
I see.
Robinson is all you need to know about glass. Robinson Glass.
Sir, I'm afraid I'm going to have to run you in after all.
Well, why?
For the worst cat joke I ever heard. There's got to be a law against that somewhere.
Beasley, Smith, Steiger. Those are the three guys due up for South Dakota State as we move to the bottom of the ninth inning. Oriole leading 4-0. And strike one is delivered by Isaac Coffey, the freshman bidding for his first ever complete game. And what a performance it has been. If he can finish out all 9 innings, that would be huge for ORU's bullpen for tomorrow. A foul ball back to the backstop makes it 0-2, and this first out is a big one to really start to tighten the screws on the Jackrabbits. Loser goes home, winner takes on Omaha tomorrow, and will have to beat the Mavericks twice to be conference champions. Time called. Beasley steps out. He is 1 for 3 today against Isaac Coffey. Coffey has struck out 8, which ties his career high. Here's the 0-2. Oh, that one came inside and just hit the arm. That was, oh, he's out. He's out. Beasley was said to have chicken winged that, stuck the elbow out, and it clipped him, which changes it from a ball to a strike. And the call is that Drew Beasley is out on strikes, which is a 9th strikeout for Isaac Coffey. That's a new career high for Coffey. He's also pitched a career high 8 1/3 innings, and Rob Bishop has just been thrown from the game. You know, I would expect a coach to come out and fight for his team at this point. So it's hard to argue. I don't disagree with the call. I think the call was the right call, but I understand why Rob Bishop is animated and fighting for his guys right now. The fact remains, though, 1 out for ORU, and Nick Smith steps to the plate. A South Dakota State fan has come down behind home plate to allow himself to give the home plate umpire an earful. Time has been called as we allow the second base umpire to head back out to his spot. That's Andrew Fulton, who I believe is the crew chief today, and so he was helping in the dust-up there. Dust-up's not a fair word. Argument, what have you. Strike one to Nick Smith. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the left side. Martinez backhands it in the hole at short. Fires across the diamond. Straight to Hinson, out number 2. Two down, nobody on. And Isaac Coffey is 1 out away from a complete game shutout. The first would be the first of his career. The first pitch home. In there for strike one to Gus Steiger. The Golden Eagles trying to live on and play another day against Omaha tomorrow. The freshman out of Goleta, California, has been outstanding on the mound today. The best of his young career, the 0-1. Lifted in the air, right side out of play, strike 2. Golden Eagle fans on their feet below me. Oh, 2 count, 2 down, nobody on, 4-0. Oral Roberts leads here in the bottom of the ninth. This ball lifted to the right side of the infield. Spencer Hinson into foul territory to catch it, and that'll do it. A 114-pitch complete game shutout from the freshman Isaac Coffey. The Golden Eagles get it done 4-0 over South Dakota State. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left in the ninth for South Dakota State. Coffee has 7 1-2-3 innings in that contest. What a day for Isaac Coffey, a Golden Eagle freshman. We will take a break. The Don Thornton Cadillac postgame show is coming up in a moment. Oral Roberts wins at 4-0 over South Dakota State and lives on to play Omaha tomorrow. This is Golden Eagle Baseball on the ORU Sports Network.
Here's how you can put in just a little effort and help our schools in a big way. Just switch your checking account to TTCU Federal Credit Union. It's easy. And every time you use your School Pride card, TTCU donates to our schools. They've given more than $1 million so far, and they're the only ones doing that.
With approved credit, some restrictions apply. TTCU is federally insured by NCUA. TTCU Federal Credit Union.
So switch to TTCU and be that person who's helping make a difference for our schools.
The constant energy, the tight turns and bustle of the city. Some survive it, others were made to conquer it. The first ever Lexus UX and UX F-Sport crossovers are crafted for those who were made for the city. UX, starting at $32,000. See Lexus of Tulsa, 4210 South Memorial.
MSRP excludes delivery, processing, and handling fee of $1,025, which may be subject to change at any time. Excludes taxes, title, license, and optional equipment. Dealer price will vary.
It's the Don Thornton Cadillac postgame show as you hear a round of applause for the Golden Eagles as they gather down and to our right. And now the applause from ORU coming from the team for Isaac Coffey as he gets recognized in the postgame huddle. What a day for him. I need to take a moment here to give a shout out to Rob Bishop and a major class move from the head coach of the South Dakota State Jackrabbits, who had been tossed from the game in the ninth, comes out of the locker room after the game ends there and obviously when he's allowed back on the field, and comes over, jogs over, and shakes the hands of the Golden Eagle pitching staff. So major respect. Shout out to Rob Bishop for that show of class there. The Golden Eagles get it done 4-0 over South Dakota State. That will end the Jackrabbits season. And the Golden Eagles live on to play another day. They got to beat Omaha twice tomorrow, but ORU just did that last week, and they lost game 1 and came back and won games 2 and 3 of that series. They need a similar act tomorrow. We'll see if they can get it done, but the main thing, the important thing right now is ORU has given itself an opportunity to do just that. What a day for the freshman out of Goleta, California, Isaac Coffey. He comes up with 9 strikeouts, setting a new career high. His previous career high in innings pitched was 7. He goes 9 for his first complete game ever, and it turns out to be a shutout to boot. What a phenomenal outing from Isaac Coffey, who continues to get congratulations and hugs and the like from the ORU players after they've wrapped up the post-game huddle here. Offensively, the Golden Eagles get 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and 2 in the ninth. Runs driven in on the day by Blake Hall, Riley Kaiser, and then 1 for Jake McMurray on an RBI as well. We're joined on the Don Thornton Cadillac postgame show by ORU head coach Ryan Fulmer. And, Coach, I don't think we can start anywhere other than Isaac Coffey. What a day for the freshman. What did you think about his performance today?
And I just surely gave it that.
So with the good pitching on the mound, you got great defensive play behind him, too. Who stood out to you specifically on the defensive end?
Well, I thought it was a team effort. I thought, number 1, Riley Kaiser was good all day today. He was really good, handled the staff really well, handled all the things that were going on inside the game. I thought he handled really well. I thought our guys in the middle played outstanding. Jake McMurray made a great play on the ball down the line that we get the force at second. We make 2 good plays in the outfield. Trevor throws the guy out. He hasn't spent a lot of time out there and makes a big play with the tight game. So it was a team effort. There were a lot of good defensive efforts today, but again, hats off to what Isaac Coffey did.
And finally, Coach, on the offensive end, it wasn't the most outstanding offensive performance. You guys were able to grind away, get enough done. What did you think made the difference for you offensively in this game?
Well, we have a day like today. I mean, both guys throwing strike. I don't know how many walks in 2 games, but there wasn't very many, 4 or 5, I think, combined in 2 games. So Number one, you got to tip your hats a little bit to the guys on the mound, throwing a lot of strikes, shoving the ball in the zone. Second part is it's not an easy day to score on. With the wind blowing that hard in, both guys on the mound not walking anybody, you got to play clean defensively, and if you do that, you're gonna chew up some innings, and that's what we're able to do here in Game 2.
Speaking of chewing up innings, with Coffee going 9, what does that do for your bullpen tomorrow?
Well, it helps. Obviously, you got to win a pair tomorrow. Starts with game number 1, but it gives us a lot more options as to who's going to start.